Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Sean's View Ends, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
Your reigning source, your reigning, defending, undisputed source for all things WWE, rumors, news, headlines, hot topics, hot takes, fantasy booking. You get it all right here on Sean's View, and you get it from the beginning, whether it be morning, noon, afternoon, around the clock. We never stop, non-stop WWE right here on this very channel. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you take it in. Ladies and gentlemen, according to those in the know, one of the big top headlines, because there's going to be numerous headlines in the world of professional wrestling during this very episode. Vince McMahon being accused of attempted assault, ladies and gentlemen. On top of all the other things that Vince McMahon is going through, the courts, the fines, the money, having to step away from the WWE, buying WCW back in the day, and now Vince McMahon is finding himself in a hell of a lot more vendettas than when he was in the WWE. I mean, Vince McMahon is having to battle the fight of his life because, ladies and gentlemen, a former WWE wrestler accuses Vince McMahon of attempted assault. Now, this, Sean's View Entertainment could go dive deep into this, but obviously you can look this up on the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Also, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, is he slated for a return in the world of not only just professional wrestling in general, but the WWE. Ken Shamrock addresses WWE not inviting him to anniversary shows, despite being a big part of the Attitude Era. A man that was a former tag team champion, a former intercontinental champion, a former hardcore champion. Ken Shamrock addresses this in depth online. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Were you a fan of the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, who made his way back into WWE in 1997 and stayed with the company until roughly 1999? Now, he says, obviously, there's something. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the fact that I was only there for 3 years or a little less than 3 years, but I've been wrestling long before that, before I became a fighter. I didn't know, like I said, it's not really any place to try to figure out what other people are thinking. But there's also the last probable 10 years, there's been an earthquake in WWE. There's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes that fans don't see, that I'm able to hear through the grapevine, and that have been always unsettling. So you don't know what's going on or what's going down, because I believe there's always some actual organization starting to happen and an actual business starting to be built. So, we'll see what happens in the next couple of years. Again, would you want to see Ken Shamrock in some way, shape, or form? Now, we've seen Ken Shamrock associated with TNA Wrestling as well. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the reason for the recent departure of a longtime TNA official being revealed again. We all know that WWE and TNA are working on this massive partnership, this massive networking, so to speak. So we're going to have to see what happens there. But that is the front on TNA. Also, what WWE star is in critical condition? Yes, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, the newsletters, according to the wrestler themselves coming straight out of the WWE. Remember to like, comment, and become a channel member today. Indy Hartwell claims that Candice LeRae is in critical condition after sustaining an injury. What are your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback on that injury? And Mercedes Moné claims that she and Willow Nightingale stole the show at the 2024 AEW Double or Nothing. Do you feel that they stole the show? Also, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes leads the WWE merchandise sales for May 2024. Cody Rhodes absolutely is at the top of the food chain as it concerns that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, it is now being urged for WWE to hire a former AEW star, an AEW component, an AEW wrestler. Who is that? Well, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and sources in the know, WWE is now being urged to hire back former AEW competitor Mark Henry after his AEW departure. And Dana White is revealing the working relationship status between WWE and UFC. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Did you feel that is a healthy relationship? Was that the right way to go? Also, massive in-ring return, guys. This just coming through right now. It's just being revealed online. The real reason Drew McIntyre returns to WWE live events after an in-ring hiatus. Now, even though we have seen Drew McIntyre utilized on WWE television, he hasn't actually wrestled. So now that Drew McIntyre is wrestling again, you can only imagine how much closer we are to CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, The Rock touts the Moana 2 trailer setting an all-time Disney record. Yeah, they're also setting other records that we're not being told about. Also, WWE star throws down challenge to a UFC fighter post-UFC 302 event. Again, you would imagine that something like this would go down, a crossover, where wrestlers would become UFC fighters, where fighters might become WWE wrestlers. You would suspect to see some sort of storyline or angle between UFC and WWE now that they're in partnerships, now that they're tag teaming. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking about buying and tag teaming, ladies and gentlemen, several years ago, going back to 2001, we saw Shane McMahon shock the world by buying WCW right from underneath Vince McMahon. And then it was Shane McMahon's WCW and Paul Heyman's ECW together, collaboration to take down the WWE. Well, now there's rumors and gossip with the McMahons looking to get back into the wrestling industry. Are we going to see, and again, they're no stranger, the McMahons are no stranger to buying other wrestling companies or putting them out of business or putting them under or, purchasing other wrestling industries. Well, a lot of rumors and speculation. What would the landscape look like of AEW now that Shane McMahon really doesn't have a big to-do in the WWE in 2024, or if you're watching this video, maybe 2025? What would the landscape of AEW look like if Shane McMahon bought Tony Khan's AEW or became half manager, half owner with Tony Khan? What would that company look like? Would it be drastically different? Would there be massive changes? Would the landscape of AEW be completely different? Would the ratings go up? Do you think Shane McMahon would want to even invest or buy in AEW, All Elite Wrestling? That could definitely change the dynamic, and that could actually, imagine in real life, though, not storyline. And AEW star also suffered an injury during their 6-1 collision match. An AEW star has suffered an injury. This just coming through on the Brash and the Brazen. Remember to share this video all over the entire internet. Now, obviously, this would rock and shake the foundation of professional wrestling as we know it. It would be Shane McMahon and Tony Khan together, or Shane McMahon if he were to buy completely, if he were to buy it out. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, Tony Khan's got billions of dollars. We understand that and we get that. But I don't think Tony Khan would be so fast to just hand it over and just say, oh yeah, buy it out. Although with the ratings continuing to go down, the ratings continue to dwindle, you got to wonder what side of the fence is Shane, AEW, and their partners with AEW. What are they thinking? What are the networks thinking about these ratings? So, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Remember, here on Sean's View Entertainment, we hit you with the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the fastest, the most complete WWE right here, and we also sprinkle in some AEW and TNA from time to time. Remember, this is your one-stop place for all things WWE, your reigning source for WWE news, rumors, headlines, speculation, gossip, and hot takes. And also bringing to you some fantasy booking. Subscribe.